The moment fans have been waiting for is finally here, and it's more emotional than anyone could have imagined. As Miley Cyrus steps back onto the set that changed her life forever, the memories come rushing in like a wave she can't hold back. This isn't just a reunion, this is a full-circle moment, one that brings tears, nostalgia, and a powerful reminder of where it all began. For millions around the world, Hannah Montana wasn't just a show, it was a defining part of childhood. And now, 2 decades later, Miley is returning to that magical place, not as the teenage superstar we once knew, but as a grown woman reflecting on the journey that shaped her identity. As the cameras roll for the highly anticipated 20th anniversary special, set to stream on Disney Plus and Hulu, the atmosphere is filled with emotion. Miley, now 33, walks through familiar hallways, touches iconic props, and revisits memories that once felt like a dream. Her voice trembles as she begins to speak, her eyes welling up with tears. She admits something deeply personal, something fans have always wondered about. She says she loved being Hannah, but she also loves being Miley Cyrus. That duality, that struggle between two identities, has been at the core of her journey all along. Standing on that set again, Miley reflects on how much she has changed. She looks back at old footage and admits that she barely recognizes the girl she once was. Back then, she didn't have the confidence she carries today. She was still figuring herself out, navigating fame at a young age and trying to balance the expectations placed on her. But now she knows exactly who she is and what she wants. That clarity didn't come easy. It was earned through years of growth, mistakes, and self-discovery. What makes this reunion even more powerful is the presence of her family. Her mother, Tish Cyrus, and her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, are right there beside her. Billy Ray, who played her on-screen dad, Robbie Ray, shares in the emotional weight of the moment. Their bond, both on and off screen, was a cornerstone of the show's success. As Miley embraces them, it's clear that this isn't just about revisiting a TV series, it's about reconnecting with the people who supported her through one of the most intense periods of her life. The special takes fans deep into the past, offering behind-the-scenes access to moments that were never seen before. Miley walks through the wardrobe archive, laughing and reminiscing as she revisits Hannah's iconic outfits. Each piece tells a story, each memory tied to a specific moment in time. From glittering stage costumes to casual everyday looks, it all comes flooding back. She jokes about how old some of the items feel, but there's a warmth in her voice that reveals just how much those memories still mean to her. One of the most anticipated parts of the special is her sit-down interview with Alex Cooper. Known for asking bold and revealing questions, Alex doesn't hold back. She dives into Miley's past, even asking about her biggest crush during her Disney days. The conversation is lighthearted at times, but it also touches on deeper themes: identity, fame, and the pressure of growing up in the spotlight. Miley opens up in a way fans haven't seen before, offering raw and honest insights into her experiences. But perhaps the most emotional moment comes when Miley steps onto the stage once again. As the music begins, she performs some of the classic songs that defined an era. Hearing those melodies again is enough to bring chills, but seeing Miley perform them with a new perspective adds an entirely different layer of meaning. These aren't just songs anymore, they're pieces of her history, reminders of who she was and how far she has come. It's hard to believe that it has been 20 years since audiences were first introduced to the story of a normal girl living a double life as a pop star. At the time, no one could have predicted the massive impact the show would have. It launched Miley into global fame and turned her into a household name. But with that fame came challenges, intense scrutiny, constant pressure, and the struggle to break free from a character that the world refused to let go of. Over the years, Miley has worked hard to redefine herself. She has evolved as an artist, experimented with different musical styles, and pushed boundaries in ways that sparked both praise and controversy. From her early days on Disney Channel to becoming a Grammy-winning artist, her journey has been anything but predictable.
Yet, through it all, Hannah Montana has remained a part of her story, a chapter she can never fully close. What's fascinating about this anniversary special is how it highlights that very tension. On one hand, Miley is celebrating the past, embracing the role that made her famous. On the other hand, she's acknowledging the challenges that came with it. She admits that things didn't always go the way she expected, but somehow they always turned out better in the end. That perspective, shaped by years of experience, adds depth to her reflections. Fans, of course, are already reacting with overwhelming emotion. Social media is flooded with messages from people who grew up watching the show, sharing their favorite memories and expressing their excitement for the special. For many, this isn't just entertainment, it's a nostalgic journey back to a simpler time. Seeing Miley return to that world feels like reconnecting with a piece of their own childhood. There's also a sense of curiosity surrounding the special. What new revelations will Miley share? What behind-the-scenes stories will finally come to light? And how will this experience impact her moving forward? These questions add an element of anticipation that makes the release even more exciting. Industry insiders believe this special could mark a significant moment in Miley's career. By embracing her past in such a public and emotional way, she's showing a level of maturity and self-acceptance that resonates with audiences. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about growth, healing, and understanding. This could potentially open the door for more projects that revisit her earlier work, but on her own terms. Comparisons are already being made to other stars who have revisited their iconic roles. But what sets Miley apart is the complexity of her journey. Few artists have experienced such a dramatic transformation, both personally and professionally. From a Disney Channel star to a global music icon, her evolution has been nothing short of remarkable. As the special approaches its release date, the excitement continues to build. Fans are counting down the days, eager to see how this emotional journey unfolds. And for Miley, this moment represents something deeply personal. It's a chance to honor her past, celebrate her present, and look ahead to the future with a renewed sense of clarity. In the end, this isn't just about revisiting a TV series. It's about rediscovering a part of herself that she once struggled to embrace. It's about acknowledging the impact that Hannah Montana had on her life and the lives of millions of fans. And most importantly, it's about finding peace with the journey that brought her to where she is today. As Miley stands there, surrounded by memories, one thing becomes clear. This story isn't just about the past, it's about everything that came after, and everything that's still to come. The girl who once lived the best of both worlds has grown into a woman who understands the true meaning of that phrase. And as she wipes away her tears and smiles at the camera, it's impossible not to feel the weight of that moment. Because sometimes, going back is the only way to truly move forward.